Okay, so the first item we're going to be doing here is the MSI Z390 Godlike, and just doing kind of a an unboxing here. Razor blade. Okay. So, honestly, when it really comes down to it, the really main reason I bought this board was because it seemed like everywhere I looked in retailers, all of the higher end or the mid-range boards were all sold out. Nobody bought this board, and there was a bunch of them on the shelf, obviously because it's insanely expensive. And again, I'm going to go over on a separate video. I'm going to do an actual, where's the justification for the price on this build. I'm going to be looking at more stuff than a lot of the more hardcore overclockers look at. There are other factors as a upper mid-level consumer that I look at, other than simply, does it have the VRM that I want? Does it have the, what do they call it, the PLX chip for the PCIe lanes that I want? There are other things that I look at, and I think that there are other things that you should be looking at as well. So first, we obviously have the board itself. So there's that. I'll leave all the covers and stuff on now. I'll put that over here for now. So we'll go over accessories. So what we got here. What are these? Fan? Extenders? Fan headers of some sort? Oh. I have no idea what those are. Looks like some RGB related stuff. Looks like some stuff related to fans. I don't know if these are fan expansion headers of some sort or what. I'll figure that out later. We've got all of that. We've got our I'll leave it in the bag, but this is two PCI Express, and it has two M.2s on it. That's the kind of stuff I'm going to be looking at. I don't know what this is worth. I don't know what one of these would cost normally. Is this is this a $25 part, or is this a $100 part? I don't know. I'm going to be looking at this kind of stuff when I'm looking at, okay, is this board a fair deal? It's not going to be a fair deal for everybody. It's just like that 9900K processor. I've seen a lot of reviews saying, hey, this is a horrible price for a product that only works for a few specific people. I happen to be one of the people that I think that chip was targeted at. I've got that. I really do like these SATA cables. I don't know how many boards MSI is including these suckers with, but they're kind of cool looking SATA cables. You don't usually get something like that. So there's another cool thing, Again, they're cheap, but once you factor all this stuff in, is it really that bad of a deal? So, okay, this was another thing I was kind of excited to take a look at. The heck? Open this without destroying it. Does not want to happen, does it? Why would you just in a box like this? Okay, there we go. So this is something I actually needed. I needed an HDMI capture card, and from what I could find online, generally speaking, a decent HDMI capture card is around $100. I don't know if this one's worth that much. I'm going to have to do some seriously in-depth research and figure out, a clue what this is, what it's comparable to on the market. But that's something I'm looking at. This box is definitely as a one-time use box, that's for sure. So we've got this. So we do have a high bandwidth bridge. Again, I don't think these high bandwidth ones normally come with the boards for lower end boards. I can't remember for sure. I thought they normally came with the normal ones. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, you do get that. And what do we have? Oh, and our Wi-Fi. And obviously a lot of lower end boards don't have Wi-Fi or don't have good Wi-Fi. So once again, what's that worth? Okay, so oops. There we go. Okay. So okay. And I will say on this, before anyone thinks I'm like in MSI's pocket, I doubt it. Anybody seeing this review has probably never seen anything by me before, so there's no reason to believe I am some person that's being given this stuff. But I did actually go out and buy all of this myself. I actually spent $2,000, something like that, of my own money on all of this stuff. So keep that in mind, that I actually selected these parts and chose to spend this money. I'm not getting there's no benefit to me buying this stuff. And again, I think I said before, part of the reason why I bought the Godlike is because there is a lack of available mid-range boards. I'm not seeing them many places. I could get them online, but I wanted the parts now. And with the fact that most of the online retailers are charging tax now, which that's not a bad thing, but now that that's going on, and most of this kind of stuff, top tier stuff, it's not like the normal parts that I buy where I'm always shopping for used, dirt cheap stuff. With this top end current gen stuff, you're usually going to pay, you know, plus or minus $20 of MSRP on this stuff. So it's not like I'm gonna go on Newegg and it's gonna be $150 cheaper than, say, you know, Best Buy or Fry's or whatever. I went to Fry's, but the stuff's mostly, it is what it is. So there's no point in not buying it in a brick and mortar store if you can. Obviously, there's the whole support the local economy argument as well, but that's not really that big of a deal to me. But there's that. So yeah, it's definitely, it's a nice looking board. This is going to sound stupid, but I'm building this in a Corsair 900D. For those of you familiar with that case, it is a massive beast of a case. And again, this is going to sound stupid, but small boards look bad in big cases. They just do. And I'm not buying the stuff solely for function. I did want a good looking system here. Again, you know, you could probably argue that most of the Oris boards are just as good looking, but one way or the other, I wanted a good looking system. So that's part of what's going on here. So I'm trying to see if I want to actually, we'll pull it out. So I'll probably do, rather than doing a video that shows, well, yeah, rather than doing a video that shows close-ups, I'll probably do a photo gallery that I will link. So for those of you that are looking for good high-res images, if you're trying to see specific items, I'll probably take, before I build the system with this, I'll probably take some good high-resolution images and put them on a Flickr or SmugMug account somewhere, and just link that to the video. This unboxing video is going to be integrated into a larger video, and then I'm also going to post it as an individual video. So I will link that gallery to this video when I do that. I don't really have I would need someone else here operating the camera to be able to do that properly. But anyway, so yeah, that's the, do a little twisty here. I need to get myself one of those turntables so I can kind of, I mean, if you're gonna buy a $600 board, you gotta elevate it like a god, right? Haha, funny, godlike. I know, stupid. So anyway, that's that. So that is my quick unboxing on the board, and I'll get to the other stuff in just a moment.